All right. Hey. So this is what I've been doing while I'm not recording Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Yeah, Minecraft server again. If you don't know, I have a history with these, just being addicted to them for quite a while. But this server is not mine. It's Dragoncraft Super. You know, it's definitely the a Dragon Ball game. It's apparently the hardest one. I don't get why. It's just that there's less rules on the PvP. That's really it. And it's more broken. Because full key and it won't work. I just don't get it. Whatever. I haven't really been doing much though. All I've really been doing is really as soon as I start recording. As soon as I start recording, he starts crying. So all I've really been doing is flying up like this, spawning this guy in, and going to town. That's it. That is all I've been doing. You might not be able to hear my clicks. That's because I bought a silent mice specifically for this. The Logitech M330. Because I don't want you to hear a bunch of... Yeah, no, that's just not nice. It always annoys me when videos have that. In a very noticeable way, at least, you know? Not every video has it. Very noticeable. And this is it. This is all I've been doing. Now people have said, this sucks. You're not supposed... You shouldn't do this. But... I mean, right now, yeah, it is sucking. It isn't working right. Nope. He just keeps... Somebody's here. Some mod is watching me. It's gotta be. I don't know. Because, like, he usually doesn't move from here. Yeah. I don't really get it. I just do this. Slowly get carpal tunnel. Get out of here. Wait for my stuff to reload and repeat. Another Dragon Ball thing I was banned from, even though I am on it right now. I was banned for 3 days for using an auto clicker in this. That's why I'm not anymore. I'm just getting carpal tunnel. Anyways. That's the only reason why I even used it. But to be fair, I was auto clicking way too fast. Like, so much so I was getting way more TP, which is what I use to increase my stats or skills and stuff, because of how fast I was auto-clicking. So fair enough. And it was only 3 days, not permanently, because they apparently say auto-clicking is against TOS. You know what I'm talking about, I think. But all the skills have really just been into Constitution and Mind, because they increase the TP I can gain. Constitution increases it because I could punch a lot like that, how I have been, and Mind, it's literally in it, and also it gets me these available upgrades for skills. And why is this special? Why am I telling you any of this? Well, because apparently nobody else has thought of doing this. There's people like way high above me that just, you know, used a different way to get a bunch of power. Not this way. Let me just make sure. Yeah, no, even right on the mic, you can't hear the mouse clicking. But, I mean, that just means it's working. Like, you're not supposed to hear it. You know, unlike with the keyboard right now. Because, you know. Ugh. Horrible. Disgusting. Why should you have to hear that? That thing disappears, you know. Take off the weights and... well, that's another problem. You know, you get a lot older a lot quicker in there. So what I do is I just jump off of here, And they have these. And there we go. I'm a kid again. And you see... Okay, sorry, but you can't hit here. They didn't care about this. They never cared about this. So it's whatever. In fact, I've seen other people do it. They don't care. Okay. There was like a message at the start of the new day. I get a sense you've been converted to this one. I don't know why I have to do this every time, but I already got 38 or 37 already like it, so yeah. Then I go back up, maybe eat, and then I do it all over again. Oh wait, no, there's still some other things. See that? That got me around 7,000 TP. I don't feel like upgrading something yet. Until I do this. Oh, come on, yeah. The problem with upgrading Constitution Mind only, sometimes your limit gets increased. Which sounds good, but, if you don't complete this before the next day, or even close to the next day, way before the close to the next day, you'll end up having to just take this 55 per 10 levels, which is what I do. I don't know why. Now you have to wait till the next day to actually get all of that. You know? Not easy every time. You just like it being all zeros. Ignore spirit. People basically do the opposite of what I'm doing right now. Everything else, and maybe a little bit of this, get upgraded. Not, just mind and constitution. So I am testing to see if this strategy is viable. Leveling up all the skills before really having any power to myself. I saw a high level person say they only have level 7 in this. Like, how high level? Alright. So, these are converters based on your based on your power. Civilian is the starter one, and me at fighter level gets to do that. The person I saw who still had, only level 7 in that skill was up to here in legend. That's way higher than what I'm at. So the whole goal behind this is to have every skill and have them all leveled up before, being too high of a level to where I can't fix it. And I'm trying to see how viable it is. I don't know where I was on. Nobody has done this. So that's why I'm gonna keep trying it, see how it goes. Because I think it's a pretty viable strategy. Some people... In fact, it's caused a lot of misinformation to go around because nobody's done this. For example, a weight. You put it on, and it increases your chance of getting a TP gain. See, with it, it's 34. Without, it's 30. Why this? Because I don't think this actually happens. I don't think there is actually a death penalty. You only get the better TP chance gain. And I think people just have not bothered going onto it. And people have said that weighted clothing doesn't work, when it absolutely does. Let me give you an example. Alright, 683. Let me do one. No weight whatsoever. Just plain ol' this. I'll see you then. Alright, it has finished. We're out. Never put on any armor. Or weighted clothing, I mean. And I am at 8,282. I gained about 7,637 from that. So, there is, yes, like extra gain from inside of there. Yes, the base is just 30, and in here, it's 37. I will not spend anything right now. Once I'm ready right now. I'm gonna put on this one. These ones function the exact same. They're just, you know, different looking. I'm gonna put this one on. I'm gonna get the full 45% bonus. As you see here. And, you know, I'll prove that it actually does something. Alright, see ya then. Alright, it has just finished. Weight was on, it didn't break. That's why I used a new one, not the same one I've been using. So we are at that much. So that minus 8282 is 8,879. That's better than our last number of like 7,623, maybe. I just deleted it. I did see it right now, so that should be close to it. But whatever the real number is, you know, this is more. That's why I don't know why the rumor of weights not working got passed around. Because 37% versus 45%, that's a noticeable difference. And I don't think people play on this high of a difficulty. But even so, this would be 35. I feel like they would notice a difference from 20% or 25% to 40%. So yeah, once I got these, I don't have any mind right now. So let me get some. Alright. And why not these, you know, instantly? Because, you know, they can wait. When I could, you know, get more and then make these even easier to get. Yeah, it's better to just, you know, do those later. Especially when I'm not really fighting anything. This is all I do on this server. It's, maybe a problem. Not many people are on right now. Because this is for being recorded at 1:46 a.m. If you think that's bad, I'll just let you believe that's the worst I do. So, you know, I don't know if this strategy will pay off, being honest. And at some point, it's gonna have to not pay off. Because eventually, I'm gonna have to put stats into these. This is gonna, you know, give me less action time. Which functions weirdly. Because, like, with just increasing strength by 5, I could not infinitely hit the dummy in one session. In fact, I still can't after increasing it by 40. So I should probably, you know, add to that. Because it does add it to this, which I can do right now. You just hit the blue ones. Sometimes the blue ones are on the exact same place as one of the red or black ones. It's so annoying. Because it can end a run, and you're seeing this in real time right now. This isn't quick, you know? I have to get to a combo over 100 for this to be as quick as possible. Not missing any one. Not, you know, losing to BS, like it only being 1 pixel off another circle that is bad. Like this, but even worse. Because if you touch it with it, then you gain both effects, you know? So I have to do this every time, get lucky enough with the RNG, and hey, maybe, just maybe, I will. Oh yeah, see this right here? Yeah. Luckily, I've done this enough to be better at that. Oy, that's slay. And here I go, at a combo of like nearly 127, or 125-ish. I'm not sure exactly when. You saw when. I was able to do it. To claim my TP. Reward of... How much exactly did I get? 3327. And every time I upgrade Mind or Constitution, that number gets higher. See? It's already higher. And if I don't complete that before the next day, I don't get to do that the next day. Get to do that is a strong word though. You know? It never will get easier. If anything, it'll only get harder. So, yeah. This will get me Super Saiyan 2, but it's so far away. Oy. There's ki boost, which has only boosted my ki by 40. No, let me charge up. Yeah. My base ki is 1000. It only added 40. I don't know when that becomes more worth it. That's why I've been holding off on it. And endurance, I'm not fighting anything, so why'd I upgrade any of this stuff? Well, this lets me charge my ki better. This lets me see players' health. This lets me charge to 100%. This lets me fly better. This lets me run better. This lets me jump better. It's all justified there, but not for these two. Not yet. Especially when I could just make myself get more TP. Alright. I do have a house, but I'm not gonna show you where it is. I could disable the map, or I could just not show you where it is. I've tried using shaders in this, cause something people probably haven't heard in a while. I'm using Optifine. Why haven't people heard that in a while? Well, because sodium and embedium. Embedium exists on Forge. And then there's Oculus on Forge. Those just blatantly perform better. So there's no use for Optifine unless there is no Embedium and Oculus. I've tried using these shaders, and I have used them before on recent versions, and I think, you know, this does look pretty, but you could see as the chunks load on, and also with these, well, these just straight up don't look right. I don't know how that is for the frame rate. And basically all the shaders mess these up. That's just how it was back in 1.7.10. I like the shadows, they just, they mess up too much for me to want to use this. In base 1.7.10, yeah, I could see myself using these, especially since a lot of shaders I use nowadays just don't exist in this version. But as you can see, we're in the top left, we're down to 64 FPS sometimes. 63, below 60. I can feel that, and especially I know you've been seeing it all video, but especially when I'm regularly reaching much higher, in fact, nearing the limit, or just reaching the limit, you know, that's an option. There's no point in really using shaders when it messes up that much. But that's really all I got going on. Oh. Yeah, fine, I'll show you some forms. So, like, these leggings are broken. I guess I'll just have my clothes off. It's an odd sound. Yeah, we got the Great Ape, you know, and those are not the clothes I usually wear. I just bought them accidentally, so now I had to wear them out, and I also found some accidentally in some person's base, which you can steal from. You could steal from anybody's base. That's why I'm not telling you where my stuff is. Yeah. Yeah, Great Ape. The golden Great Ape. Looking spiffy. Oh my god! But most people don't use that, not until they have a later form. Full power Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan Grade 2, Super Saiyan Grade 3. These are the bad forms, you know. Like Vegeta and Trunks used. It's 1.7.10, I mean. They're very limited on what they could do. Super Saiyan full power, at least on this server, it does not take any ki to use. The only thing taking ki would be, you know, your moves, or flying, or jumping, or dashing. Hey, my cake finally works. Alright. Let me go out somewhere random, so I could show you the moves I made. If you feel like playing on this server after this video, yeah, I mean, go ahead, anybody can join. Do not mess with these things, you will die. Look at that. I only have 4,000 health. That thing has 100,000 health. Okay? You're gonna want more power than me to do that. A lot more power than me. Because I'm not really doing that thing. This is really the only form I use. It takes no ki, so yeah. Alright. My first move. Super potato chip. And yeah, it's just you were able to make your custom moves anyways. If it hits, it's pretty deadly, but you know, it can only get so powerful. Here we got Curly Fry Cannon. And yes, it's definitely like Special Beam Cannon. Don't think for a second it's anything more than that. And here we have Mega Potato Blast. This thing gets pretty big. And the explosion range is huge. Why don't I have like a barrage move? You know? Well, because we're not allowed to. This red means we're not allowed to have it. I would totally have it if I could. But they don't want us having it because that's how to like get a bunch of TP when you're playing on a single player world. This is just the way. You'll want to increase spirit, and then you'll just want to spam this on like 5 dummies below you in the hyperbolic time chamber with weights. Of course at 5% power. Because you don't want to hurt them too much. You just want to hurt them a bit. And in this, you see the dummy doesn't move when I hit it in the hyperbolic time chamber. So imagine it just not moving. You only need one. And you just sit there, gaining TP very fast. Explosion, there is some bug with it. They don't want players, you know, messing with that. And it also gets very powerful. It's the most powerful thing. So, I don't know. Ow. Oh, ooh. Okay, so the setup is different right now. I think, oh, this is the first video I'm recording with it. My laptop's on the right side now, and my desk monitor's on the left side now. I got a picture of it here. I just hit my shoulder directly onto the pointy edge of the laptop. Oh god, ow. Oh my god. Sorry if the audio is a little weird because of it. I haven't tested it yet, but I'm pretty sure it should be fine. Nobody's really said anything, but nobody really cares as much as me, so iffy. I could learn one of these moves. Final Flash seems like it's good. But at that point, why don't I just make my own? With much higher damage, and explosive, and a special color. And I can afford it right now. Not the fast one, but the average one. But no. So yeah, this is basically what I'm doing. I had to pause quite a bit so that the kid would stop crying. Crying as hard as if you just threw him down the stairs and curb stomped him. And then started throwing him around like Hulk with Loki that one time. He's crying that hard. I don't know why. Probably because his mom isn't, existing near him. Oh well, right? So, yeah, I know this has been a little zoomed in the entire time. It has to fill the whole thing, okay? This is playing in windowed mode. There is no borderless window mods for this version. And even so, this server might block them. It was hard enough to get performance mods working for this. Then I remembered Optifine. Oh yeah, huh, that exists. Hey, I should use that. It's, how far has Optifine fallen? Ugh. Anyways. Extra notifications and have a good day. Or else.